so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Up in the Air.stream, up in the Air.stream, that is. And in this video, we are just showing a campground that we have decided to stay at for 4 days here at Indian Lake, Ohio. Lakeview, Ohio, to be more precise, but it is Indian Lake. We had canceled our plans to stay at the state campground and chose to stay here instead because this is a brewery that has a campground alongside it. So I'm not sure exactly who owns what and all that, but they are affiliated with each other for sure and definitely complement each other. So we're going to show you around this morning and show you some of the details. Definitely, show you some things that maybe could be better and things that are really good about it. This is our second day here, actually. We pulled in yesterday. I'll flip you around here and just show you our site real quick. And so here we are. We're at Site 78. And Site 78 is towards the back of the park. There's a lot of permanent spots here, and we'll talk about that more later. But here is one of the nightly spots, and there's Chrissy and little Wiley dog. He's yawning and wanting to get going, and so we won't stick around here too long. The sites are pretty big, and I guess big is comparative, but they're spaced out nicely compared to some maybe other spots that you might see. The utilities are good. These are full hookup spots here in the back, and this kind of comes up to like a little creek as well. So yeah, pretty well groomed. The grass is nicely groomed. Trees need to be trimmed a little bit better, and I'll show you some of that here a little bit later, but yeah, and I guess that's in the works. Yesterday when we got here, the manager of the place, I believe that's his title. I hope I'm not saying that wrong, that he's not the manager, but Aaron had met us here at the site and made sure that we were getting settled in, and so that was super nice. And that he came down here and went to the trouble to do that as well. I'm not sure if that's something that he does with everybody. Maybe it is, or maybe he just does it randomly. So we're going to maybe catch up with him later. I'd let him know that we really wanted to hear from him as far as the details of the RV resort here, or park, however they refer to it. And he's a good ambassador for his facility here, because I talked to him on the phone a couple times, and he really was very helpful. Yesterday when we went and checked in, the check-in process could not have went any better. The lady there was super nice and just took her time and offered up a bunch of information that she thought we might want to know. So that was super cool as well. This is site number 90 right here, and we're going to walk up the hill here. A lot, like I said earlier, there's a lot of permanent sites here, and so like annual sites is what I think he actually called them seasonal sites. So there's different terms, that you can refer to them, and but a lot of seasonal sites. But we booked kind of last minute here, and it wasn't a problem getting in. But I figure, as this place does get a little more popular, that you're going to want to try to book ahead of time to get a spot, because it probably will start booking up. It is an older campground. It's been here for a while. He was basically giving me a little bit of history about how it has changed management, or ownership, that is, here in recent history. And this is what I was talking about, and they already have it in the works to fix this, but if you had a fifth wheel, good luck getting through here. So they're just trying to reorganize and trying to get the revenue going. There's a lot of exciting things about this campground that I'm excited for them as far as going forward. They have an indoor saltwater pool, and we'll definitely be showing you that as well. It's really different, because I've never seen an indoor saltwater pool that's so fancy. I mean, it looks like you're at a YMCA. So we'll show you that. Now we're moving up here to like some of the more seasonal spots. All right, like I was saying, we're going up here to the upper section. of the RV park, and this is where the seasonal, I keep on using the wrong terms, seasonal section is. And the way that Aaron described these is, obviously rates are subject to change, but they're like roughly like $550 a month, plus your electric, and then you can stay year round if you can. He said he has folks that do. Indian Lake is not a place that stays warm. It gets pretty cold up here in Ohio, and it's it's not northern Ohio, but it's definitely not central Ohio. So I wouldn't want to live here if I didn't have to all year long, just because of the weather. But yeah, I guess some folks do. But yeah, and then with the annual spots, they do have to mow their own grass. That is another requirement. Now you can pay $10 to have them mow it, which that's very reasonable to do that, and I'm sure some people do take advantage of that. Watch that dog over there, babe, on the right. So I don't know if he's yeah, she's going with him. But so yeah, you always got to be careful, when you're in the campgrounds, whether or not dogs are tied up. Sometimes people aren't expecting people to be walking around so much. And yeah, so all right, that's what these spots are. We're gonna move down to the pool and show you some of that. All right, so we are going into the pool area now, and I think you'll be able to hear me still with the microphone. There is nobody in here yet. It is almost 10 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, so pretty nice. Like I said, it's a little bit of a different thing to have like an indoor pool, and I'm sure in the fall, it's probably really handy for folks to be able to come in here and hang out when the weather, or if it's raining, at least you have something for your kids to do when it's raining outside. It's kind of in disarray a little bit, but yeah, I don't know how well it's maintained. I know my wife had came in here yesterday, and I'm not going to dip my toe in the water, but she came in and said the water is actually pretty cold, so I don't think they heat it. Which is not a big deal this time of year. You probably kind of prefer it not to be heated because you're kind of trying to get away from the heat. It's been pretty warm here in the state of Ohio here recently, and this is actually one of the first weekends that we've had that it has not been scorching hot and high humidity, and I know everybody's been dealing with that. So yeah, so this is kind of neat in here, and thought I'd show you around. And this is a saltwater pool, so if you don't like the chlorine, this is definitely a good way to go, where you don't have to deal with all the chlorine. So yeah.
So my name is Aaron Norris. I am the property manager for Indian Lake Adventures and Adventure Trails Parks in Huntsville, Ohio and Bellefontaine, Ohio. I've been with the park Indian Lake Adventures since 2021, and we just got purchased out by new owners in July of 23. Since they've taken over the property, we've done some impressive changes. We've remodeled some of the park models. We've changed up our office layout. We've changed the entire infrastructure of the park. We now offer seasonal sites. We offer monthly or year-round sites, and we also offer nightly camping for our guests as well. We are all full hookup campsites out here, so 20, 30, 50 amp electrical with water and sewer at all of our campsites. We operate mainly April 15th through November 15th for our season. We also have 21 sites that operate year-round for our long-term stayers. We have a brewery right on the front of the park that we just opened in April. It's Camp Brewing. That has been a huge help for our campsites in getting our park full. We are currently on a wait list for the entire rest of this season, and we continue to see more people get added on every day. With Camp Brewing being up here, we have harvest hosts, we have campers coming in from all over the place just to check us out, and we have a great public presence that comes out to see us. So getting our name out there just by word of mouth has been fantastic. For the last year, we've seen exponential growth that I never thought was possible for this park. In March of 24, I took over our Adventure Trails Park as well. That's the location in Bellefontaine, Ohio. We also offer the same style camping at that park. A lot different amenities between the two. So Indian Lake Adventures has the Camp Brewing. We have fishing pond. We have an indoor saltwater pool, fitness area, playgrounds, volleyball and basketball courts. We're a pretty wide open park, gorgeous 26 acres. At Adventure Trails, we're 66 wooded acres, 3 large fishing ponds, a beach area at one of the ponds with kayaks and canoes, hiking and biking trails through the property. It's a gorgeous setup. We look forward to everybody coming out to see us. I look forward to watching the parks grow more and more and having more great folks come out and see us.
Hi there, I'm Stacia. I am the manager here at Camp Brewing. We are located in Huntsville, Ohio on the grounds of the Indian Lake Adventures Campground. We are open right now, Thursday through Sundays. We've got a great relaxed vibe. We have live entertainment most Friday evenings, always on Saturdays, and we have food trucks during the weekends as well. Our location is very convenient to Indian Lake. We've got a great patio, and that's dog friendly. We're a very family friendly atmosphere. We've got an arcade with ping pong, pool tables, video games, everything that the kids could want while you can sit and relax and enjoy a great craft brew.
Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly out across the river just to hold you tonight.